Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending on when you're going to be seeing this video. I want to specially welcome all of you to this wonderful live stream. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm very, very pleased to be here. Very happy to meet you today in this very warm condition. So, thank you very much. Can we welcome everybody who's around? Please let all those persons who are around, let them say hi to us in the house. If you know you are here for this live stream, you're starting now. Come in and at least say hi to us so that we can specially welcome you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate all of you who have been here waiting for me to come. E.g., Mama Gladys, I see you, Mommy. Thank you so much for your good work too. You have always been there, Mommy, and I appreciate you so, so much. Let's keep coming, guys. Yes, today we are going to have a wonderful discussion. I wish that everybody be concise. Everybody we have to contribute for today's program. Nobody is to be left uncontributed. Everybody must have to contribute to this whole issue. Everybody must contribute to this issue. It's something very, very serious, and we have to talk about it. Everybody must and should talk about it as it is. Nobody is going to allow anybody not talk. Everybody is going to talk, and we are very, very happy to have all of us here. Thank you so much. Please let's keep on sharing this live stream. Let's keep on sharing this live stream. Let's keep on sharing this live stream. Let's share this live stream. Let's keep on sharing the live stream. Okay, it's really wonderful that we are here. Can I please see the share? Can you please share me out? Can you please share me out? Can you please share me out? It's very, very important you share me so that people who have not seen what we are talking about will see. Share me out. Share me out. We are going. Just share. Keep on sharing me out if you can. Very, very important you share me out. Very, very important you share me out. Very, very important you share me out. It's very, very important you share me out. Let's go, guys. Share us out. If you know you have not done the sharing, it's very, very, very normal for you to do it. You must have to share me out. Give me thumbs up. Thumbs up is to like the video. Can you please give me the thumbs up so that we can move in the speed of light? Yes, thumbs up is very, very important so that we can move in the speed of light. It's very, very important to give me thumbs up so that we can move in the speed of light. Let's keep coming, guys. Share us out. We are going to be here for about 2 hours. Like I said before, if you know you have anything you wish to say about it, please just hang around. Mommy Gladys, I have appreciated you, Mommy. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for the love. You have always showed me love, and I will not take that for granted. Please, all those who are giving us the love sign, can we please know where you are chatting from or who you are so that we can at least thank you? Because some persons like giving me this thumbs up stuff, but they don't show their face. Can we see your face, please? Can we see your faces, please? All those giving us thumbs up, can we at least see your face? It's very, very vital we see your face so that at least we can know who and who is with us. Thank you for the thumbs up. I see it, but I still want, in as much as you are giving me thumbs up, I appreciate it, but I still want to see your beautiful face. God has brought you to me as a family, and I'll be very, very pleased to see you. Please, can you hear me clearly? If you can hear me clearly, tell me I can hear you clearly. We are 3 persons here. We were 5 before, 2 have gone. I know you will still come back. I know you will still come back. Maybe you are going to share me out. Go and share. We are still here waiting. Please, please share us out. Please, please, please. Let's be fast. Share us out. We have some more minutes to wait for our people who want to share. Share, 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 share. Okay. Somebody must have to learn from you today. And I want to tell us the bitter truth. I will today. I have a lot of packed videos for us. A lot of videos that will portray my point, and at least you will still learn from it. Please, let's not get it twisted. Love, they say, is a beautiful thing. But for those of us who are not lucky, we will not stop loving. I, for one, have not been lucky with love, but it doesn't make me a bad person. I have said I will not change. The fact that I'm not being loved does not mean that nobody will love me again. So it's quite unfortunate that they don't know my worth. That is why they lose me. And it is very unfortunate that when they lose me, they tend to come back and apologize. He's the devil. He's your friend. He's this. He's that. So we have to love. We have to keep on loving. You must have to love. There is no need because of one person does not value your worth. You will not put yourself in a tight corner. No, I have been there. I have been depressed. I have been kept in a position I did not believe I will be. But I told myself I needed to move from where I am to a better place, and I moved out from there. Today I'm doing very fine. I may not get I may not have gotten what I wanted. I may not have gotten it directly or completely, but I thank God for life. Because why? There is always a time in one's life where you have to accept what you cannot what you cannot change, and you have to accept it like that. You can't change it, yes, but you have to now tell yourself the truth. As I cannot change it, what do I have to do? I have to accept it the way it is. If not, at a point, it becomes a problem for you, because it will not make you depressed and make you feel bad. Yes, I'm still saying it. Somebody is still there liking us. We don't know who you are. Can you please tell us who you are? Somebody is sending us love. I have seen that love sign. Can you please tell us we are 5 persons here? How can you just be in a live stream? A live stream that you took your time to say, I want to come. Now you have come. You can't even say hi to the host. It's not fair. It's not fair. Let's not do that. Please, can you please at least say hi to me? Can you please say hi to me, please? It's very, very important you say hi to me. Okay? Very, very important you say hi to me. I need that hi. It's very important to me. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. I really do appreciate you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. We are going to start the live stream in about 10 minutes time. Let's wait for others to come. Like I said, this live stream is about 2 hours, and we are going to do our best in making it very entertaining. For those persons who wish to call, the person is laughing at me. Okay. For those persons who wish to call, the link is there. You can tap on that link and call. You can tap on that link and call. But if you want to call with a phone number, I don't know if I can put my phone number here. I don't know if I can put I don't know if I can put my phone number here. I don't know. But let's leave those persons who want to call now. Let's leave them. If you want to call, tap on the link. It is more better. The link brings you directly to this place. You either can put yourself on silent or put yourself on camera, or not no camera. It's your choice. But let's leave it like this, okay? Yes, thank you so much. Today is a very wonderful day, and like I always tell people, um, you have to be very grateful, if not for anything, for life. You know why I say that? Because at some point we tend to do what we feel is right. At some other point, we feel what we have done is right, but at some point it's wrong. And that is why I have brought this topic. I saw something and I decided to talk about it. In most of my videos, I try to show you sense, not because I feel that yes, it's important, but I feel as if it is vital. Two things involved. Get me? Not because I feel that it's important, but I feel because it is vital. And as far as it is vital, it is very, very important that you take it seriously. I repeat, as far as it is important and vital, it is very, very important you take it seriously. Okay? I really do appreciate every one of us for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's keep coming, guys. We are still here. We'll start very soon. Let's wait for others to come. We have about uh, uh, 7 more minutes to go. In 7 minutes' time, we're going to start this live stream. I hope you can hear me clearly. Today is a wonderful day. I have a lot of things to share with us. A wonderful, wonderful day. And I'm very happy. I'm happy because I really want to share all these experiences with us so that we can learn and learn very, very well. But we're going to start soon. Let's wait and see how we're going to start this program. It's a very wonderful program, and I'm very sure you are going to learn one or two things about it. You are going to learn one or two things about it. I'm very sure. I'm very, very sure you're going to learn one or two things about it. And it's very vital you learn those things. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all for always being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's wait for others to come. Okay. Let's wait for others to come. 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 It's kind of unfortunate, but we have to do it the way we see. And I really want you to know that yes, we are here and we have already come here. There's no need of us going back. We are going to be here and make things work for us. Let's keep coming, guys. We have less than 5 minutes to start this program. I am going to start it very soon. Okay, so thank you so much. I appreciate you. I hope you can hear me, everyone. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, tell me you can hear me. It's very, very vital you hear me, and very, very important you hear me. If you can hear me, tell me you can hear me. Let's keep coming. Let's keep coming, guys. Let's keep coming. Thank you so much, everyone. We are 5 here in number. We are 5 here in number. We are 5 here in number. Can we make it 6? Can you please share us out? Those persons who are 5, let us share. Okay, so let's share, everybody. Let's share. 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 We are going to share it now. Let's share. Let's share. Let's share. Let's share. Let's share. Share, so that we can get more persons here. It's very important you share so that we can get more persons here. Very, very important you share. It's a very vital topic, and I really feel we can say one or two things about it. Let's give our thoughts to read. That's why I brought it here. Okay, so I'm still looking for ways to share. I'm still sharing. I'm still sharing. I'm sharing. I'm sharing. I'm trying to share. I'm trying to share to some persons too. I'm trying to share to some persons too so that we can talk and gist. Okay, I'm trying to share. Thank you so much. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, we have less than 3 minutes to go. I have shared in all my group. I have shared in all my group. I have shared in all my group. I hope you will share also. I've shared in all my group. I've shared in all my group. I hope you will share also. I've shared in all my group. I've shared in all my group. I've shared in all my group. I hope you will share also. I hope you will share also. Okay, I've shared in all my group. I hope you will share also. Thank you, guys. Let's go, guys. We are still sharing. If you know you have not shared, we are still sharing. If you know you have not shared, we are still sharing. We are still very much sharing. If you know you have not shared, please share now. If you know you have not shared, please share now. We are still sharing. If you know you have not shared, please share now. Very, very important topic. We are going to start it in earnest. In about 2 minutes' time, we are going to start it. In about 2 minutes' time, we are going to start it. I've shared. I really want you to share also. Those persons who are here who have not shared, it's not going to be good that you are here. You don't want others to learn like you are learning. It's very, very unfortunate, but it's the truth. Please share, share, share. Let's get to some persons who don't know about it. I've shared also. Can you please share? Yes, let's share, let's share, let's share, let's share. Okay, let's share. Let's share, let's share, let's share, let's share, let's share, let's share, let's share. Keep coming, guys. Let's share. Keep coming. Keep coming, guys. Let's share. Yes, let's come. Let's come. There is code here. So I normally rub my aboniki. There is code. There is code. It normally comes to me from the back of my head. So I normally rub aboniki to be warm. So please don't be upset. I'm coming. I'll be with you soon. Yes, I normally rub aboniki to make it warm. Yes, I always rub aboniki to make it warm. Yes, that's the only way I can be warm. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time and depending on when you're going to be seeing this video. It's about your boy, Cos Reps Corner. Buenas noches todos. Mi nombre es Emmanuel. The nombre de channel is Cos Reps Corner. Okay, I'm trying to speak Spanish. Okay, so I want to welcome all of you. Like I always tell you, it's my corner, it's your corner, it's our corner.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah. I don't wanna fall in love.
Yes, some persons have always asked me, where are you from? And I always tell them, I am from Africa, Nigeria to be precise. But I love things that have to do with the world, and that's why I try to evolve. Soy de nigeriano, vives en España, sí. Me gusta de los todos de mundo, okay? I'm trying to speak both in English and in Spanish because I have both friends in English and both friends in Spanish. Okay, so tengo una amigos, amigas de mi paisanos, de mi paisanas también, de españolos, españolas, de latinas, latinos también, okay? Gracias. So, like I will start this video, I want to show you the way I normally do it whenever I'm free. Dance with me.
Ay, no te me vayas, mujer, porque te juro que estoy perdido. Yo sé que hacer si tú te vas de mi lado soledad. Olvida mi vida, yo te juro que a mí todo se me va a acabar. Mi respiración y mi corazón mujer, si tú te vas conmigo, bueno.
All work and no play, they say, make Jack a dull boy. And me, myself, Ifa in Don Bosco, Emmanuel, H.S. Machuku, Okafor, Osifo. I've added Okafor to it now, but it's Osifo. It's not a dull person. So I live my life to make sure I'm very contented with what I see. In today's topic, we're talking about marriage. And somebody will say, what about it? It's at what age, listen, at what age is one supposed to get married? And what are your attractions in a man or a woman? And this topic happened to be something I saw based on some videos I watched. So now I'm going to share us some videos so that we can see what really is going on. The first video I'm going to share, I want you to see it first. I'll talk about it. That is a young African, let me not call Nigerian, let me use the word African, who is 30 years and yet still single. Let me share us another so that you will see.
Very soft.
That is a young lady who is 39 years old, African too, and yet still single. Let me share us the third video.
Okala, shakala, okala. काला शाकाला मेरा काला है सरदार गोरियां नू दफा करो मैं आप पे
That is a young couple who are both married, and you could see the man opening the door for his wife. Now, let me show you the last video. That is a lady in her mid 40s, maybe late 30s, mid 40s, an American lady who compared herself when she was married and when she was divorced. But she's divorced now, so she's comparing when she was married and when she's divorced. So I want to ask us, at what age is a person supposed to get married? And what are those attractions you see in a man or a woman that makes you comfortable to want to talk to them? Please, I have the link there. If you want to say anything, call on that link. All right, I will read it out. If you don't want to call, tap on that link and you can join me here. It's a very wonderful topic. I'm not saying it's a must, you must talk, but if it's affecting you, you speak out so that people can help you. That's why I'm here. At what age is one expected to get married? And when that age comes, what are those attractions from that woman, from that girl, from that lady that catches your fancy or fantasy, that you feel that yes, this particular girl is mine, or I want her to be mine, or I'm comfortable with her? What are those things you see? Because the rate of divorce these days is making me want to think that was there no love you have for this your woman before? Are you telling me that all of a sudden that love you had for her just left like that without you knowing what really transpired, or what really caused it, or what really affected the personality, or what really caused both of you to be separated? Is it that you don't know anything about it, or something is different? I really want us to talk about it, and that is why I am here. Okay, so talk to me. Let us discuss this in a very open and polite manner, a polite way, polite, anyhow polite you can. Let's discuss about it. Tell me, what do you think? What do you say about the topic? Is it something you can connect to? Is it something that affects your sister? Something that affects you in particular, and you feel you can share? Let's talk about it. It's the time. Let's discuss about it. Tell me what you think. If you think it's something that is changeable, or something that you feel it can be neglected, I want to know. I want to learn. So please tell me. And why is it that it's only Africans that are very concerned with getting married, as if it's something that you must do? I want to know. I really want to know. Why must it be Africans that put it in their head and say, yes, I must have to get married at so age? Why? Is it that it must be them? Is it that they must get married? Is it that without getting married, they are no human beings, or they are not considered to be human beings? I don't really know. I really want to know, and that is why I brought this topic. So please, let's use the next 1 hour, 30 minutes to trash it out. And I tell you, you will not regret coming to this live stream if you openly tell me, or openly open your mind to trying to learn. Nobody is an island. We are all learning. I can be the one talking today. Tomorrow you'll be the one talking. So we want to discuss. Let's discuss. Let's have a tete-a-tete. Okay, let's discuss. Let's rapport. Tell us what you feel. Do you have friends? Do you have sisters? Do you have brothers who feel, or who are always saying that I have to get married, and the time has come for me to get married? And what are those age brackets you feel one should get married, a man or a woman alike? What are those age brackets you feel a man should get married? I really want to know if there's any age bracket anybody can say, yes, I have to get married at this age. It must be this age. Nothing can deviate me from getting married at this age. I want to see this age. I want to see this age. So I really want to know. Just tell me if you feel it's something you need, you have experienced, or you have friends who are experiencing it presently, and you want us to talk about it. Just tell me. You can join the live stream by tapping on the link. Let me write it. You can join me. You can join me by tapping tapping on the link. Yes, you can join me by tapping on the link. If you want us to talk about it, please tap on that link and join us. I have just an hour and 30 minutes here, depending on the morale. Like I said, if the morale is not as I expect, I will just call off the live stream and we'll go and rest. But if I have more people who are willing to share their experiences, talk about it, then we can continue with the live stream. Okay, so let's continue. Let me say something before others join us. In Africa, using my country, Nigeria, as a point of contact, there is this tendency that a girl who is 25, it was higher before, but these days a girl who is 25 is a tradition. Um, will I say there is this tendency that if a girl is 25, she ought to be married, and I really don't see any justification in that age stuff, because a girl who gets married at 25 may not be able to sustain it, while a girl who get married at 28 or 30 or even 18 might be able to sustain it. We have seen reasons and examples of those who got married on time who are doing very well. For example, my own personal mother got married at 16. Yes, that was those days. She had our senior brother at 17. So my mother is senior to my elder brother with 17 years. Yes, because why, my mother got married very early. So I don't really know if those tendency of those days getting married on time is still what it can be obtainable now, because now people have come to say that yes, a girl at 18, 19, 20 is still very young. A girl at 20 is still young, but if you are 23, 24, 25, they are expecting that you are married and even maybe have one kid. It's in Africa. But let me share us a story. I came into Italy some years back, and when I was there, I had these two friends. They are both namesakes. I am not yet to call their name, but they are still like a family. At the end, I found out that both of them were dating. Then I asked them, what is going on? Two of you have been dating for how long? They told me since they were kids. That in fact, they were giving birth to at the same hospital, the same day, and almost the same time. That the man said he is senior to the girl with few hours. Think about 2 hours plus. But they were born the same period, the same time in the same hospital. So that's why both of them, they are answering same name. One for the girl, one for the boy. I'm not yet to mention the name. And I asked him, so do you people have any kids? Do you know what he told me? He said, in this life he has come, he has not come to suffer himself or suffer his mother, that he's just going to live his life alone. I was surprised, and I said, alone? I was not happy. I told him, why? Is it that you are scared of having babies or what? I told him, I don't mind. I can talk to your girlfriend, and I'll link you with my Nigerian sisters who are good, who you can marry. If you like, you don't take care, don't agree to accept the baby. Just get her pregnant to give birth for you. I will stand in as the father of the baby if you refuse. And he told me, Emmanuel, forget that thing, leave that matter. He speaks English little by little. He said, Emmanuel, forget that matter. I said, no, I want you to give birth at least to one. He said, if you go and ask my girlfriend now, my girlfriend will tell you the same thing. At their age, 40 plus, you are still doing girlfriend and boyfriend, 40 plus. Then I looked at him and said, how old are you? He told me. I asked him, what about your girlfriend? He said he has told me that they are the same age, but difference of hours, that they are both age mate. I said, you guys are like this and you don't have kids, not even one. He said he himself is the one that even told he thought the girl would be angry when he told the girl that he doesn't want kids. But coincidentally, the girl in question does not want kids. I was dumbfounded. It took me up to 3 years. I was still begging this man and the girlfriend to please have just one. And the lady said she can't add baby stress to the stress she's passing now. I looked at her. She said, you're looking at me. I'm telling you the truth. I don't want a child. Till today, they are still together. They don't have even one child. But I now placed it in my country, for example, Nigeria. A lady who is 42 and does not want to get pregnant. and does not even have any child, that person will be considered how will I call her? They call them unaganu. In my place, it is called father will marry. He can't kill or TJ. When you are old, they will not say yes, you don't want to get married. You are going to be father marry. Father unaganu, your father will marry you. But at some point along this line, do you believe that most of these sisters who are crying now, the video I've shared for us, have in one point or the other met a good man but missed that man? Do you agree? Do you believe that in the case of a man and a woman, a man at 60 can get married to a girl of 19, 20 and without even bothering? For example, let's use the case of Ned Nwoko, our senator in Nigeria. Ned is in his 60s. He got married to a girl who just completed 17 and be 18 when he got married to Regina Daniels. Yes, make inquiry. The gap of Regina Daniels from of the Regina Daniels to the husband, the gap is enough to give birth to 3 children that are sisters. That he will still call them sister, because Ned was in his 60s when the girl was about in his 10s, 18, 19, 17, 18, 19. She's not even up to 19 as her then. She was 16, 17, 18, claiming to be 18. Some people said she was 17. Some said she was 16. But yet, a man of 60 plus married her. A man, even if it is 58 plus, marrying 18 or 16 plus, is that not too much? So a man at 60 can actually get married. But a lady at 45, 50, African, have this tendency that yes, there is a problem. Now, the question should not be like when I checked the comment in all these videos, I could see sense in what some person said. Some persons were asking the lady, you are 30 now. Are you educated? If you are educated, let us minus 5 years for your school and NYC. 25 years remaining. What did you do in all 25 years? Are you telling us that no man stopped you on the way? Nobody said, okay, I love you, I like you. Nobody. Now, what are those? What made you feel that that person could not take care of you? That you now feel that now you are single, you want to get married. Even if you read some comment in that video, a lady was saying people like this make them look as if women are sheep. No, nobody is saying women is sheep or women are sheep. No. You are saying that because peradventure you are married. These ones are not married. Peradventure, the last time they saw a man or a man went close or came close to them was years back. You are with your husband. Peradventure, you are with 2 kids, with 3 kids. It's a different ball game. So I really want to know, both those of us in Africa, those of us in diaspora, those of us who are not Nigerians or who are not African, please tell us, how old is one expected to get married? How old? What are those age brackets you expect to see a woman getting married in your place? Or what are those age brackets you have seen women getting married in your place and you feel it's normal? And what are those age you feel if a person gets married, it's abnormal? Okay, so we need to talk about it. So please tap on that link. Like I always say, I'm not married. So please don't get, I've always been open because of what I saw. I have shared us some videos and I'll still share it again and again later in the live stream. I just saw these videos and I said, no, let me talk about it so that they will know that yes, everybody was not created to get married. Yes. Everybody was not created to get married. Let me prove you. Let me show you. You know, some persons were called into priesthood. And some persons were called into the reverend sisterhood or sisterhood. Sisters, the people who go into reverend sister, men who were supposed to marry them, where would they go to? Women, men who go into priesthood, the women they were supposed to marry, for example, where would they go into? So you see, because many of those priests and many of those sisters were not naturally called. Some called, some were not called. It's normal. Some were trained, some were not trained. So it's normal. So now, what are those age brackets you expect to get married? And after that, what are those attractions you see in a woman that makes you say, yes, this woman is my type, she's my spec, I love what I'm seeing, feel comfortable with her, I feel very open with her, she's welcome to my life, I really wish she can just be there, I am so grateful to God for having her. What are those things you see? That is why I am doing this live video. So please, if you have anything to say, tap on that link or write me a comment I will read it and I will explain it. Write a comment. If you like, you don't talk about it. It's something that is wrong with your sister, your friend, your relation, and you know it. So it's good we talk about it now, or you remain silent. Yesterday we spoke about something, and I was able to explain it to a friend. That was trust. And then when I explained it, she told me, "Thank you. I now understand," because trust is broad. So now talking about something that has to do with us too, the human race. Life on its own, it's what you need, what you give into it. So if you think you are just going to be there while you know what you are passing through, you yourself, you know what you are passing through. There is nothing like I don't know. You yourself, I put it to you. You yourself, you know what you are passing through, and you are still smiling there. It's not fair. If you are passing through some certain things, and the things you are passing through seems to be very, very how do I put it? Very, very awkward. You are supposed to know that yes, a time has come for you to have a U-turn. You know what you are passing through. It is quite glaring that you are passing through a lot of things, and these things need to be adjusted or addressed. So that's why I said, let me talk about this. I know many people will run away from it. I am very sure they will run away from it. I am sure. But I'm not here for the multitude. I'm here for those persons who really want to know, really want to learn. Let's talk about it. If you want to call, tap on that link. It brings you directly here. You can put the video on. You can off the video, but you have to put it on first so that I can accept you. Then you can off your video and share your point, share your light. Your point may be able to adjust somebody's decision. It may be able to address some person's issues. It may be able to make somebody think twice before taking such decisions. Like I said, I'll be here for 1 hour, depending on the morale. As the morale is, I may not be able to stay for long, but if the morale is coming with full force, we can talk about it. Tell me, at what age is one expected to get married? And at what attraction will you have to see to be attracted to that person? And why is it that it's only inclined, it's only known for those of us who are from Africa? Because those persons who are from Western world do not even care getting married. Most of them, make your inquiry. They can be partners. Listen, they can be partners. They'll be having kids. Let me teach you what you don't know. In Western world, there's what they call matrimony and what they call pareja. In my side here, I'm using what I have seen. There's what they call matrimonial and pareja. Matrimonial is the coming together of a man and a woman legally joined together. Pareja is the coming together of a man and a woman agreeing to stay together. It's two different things. Should I repeat it? In Western world, there are two forms of being together. The first one is called the matrimonial, the marriage, like what I'm saying here. Then the second one is called pareja. They call it partner in English. We can be partners, but we are not legally married. We can be partners, but we are legally married. It's of two kinds. So you could see them here 40, 50 years, 60 years. They are parejas, they are partners, but they are not legally married. Am I making sense? They are partners, but they are not legally married. But in Africa, at that age, you see a lady who is at that age who cries every night and praying that God will remember her. Like the girl I shared now. Let me share it. She wrote something. Read what she wrote in her video. In that video, she's 39. Look at what she wrote. She said she's asking if the God she's serving is different from the God that we know. I don't know if you saw that comment. Should I show you again so you see that comment? She wrote it there. He said, "Is our God different?" Now, such comments can be coming from a person who is from Africa, but it's rare to find such comment from somebody who is from a Western world like where we are. Because why? They don't see marriage as anything. Like I said, they prefer pareja to getting married. Okay, there's a comment here. There's a comment here. That's from my Mama Mercy of God. He said, "What age is someone supposed to get married? It differs between men and women." Very true, ma. He said, "Women are expected to marry. Okay, women are expected to marry in their early years. I will say in their early 20s to early 30s, in order to prevent difficulty in getting pregnant." She now said, "But then different destinies for so everyone. Sometimes our people's witchcraft prevents people from finding their life partner." Yes, Mama, you have said it all. Guys, if you have seen Mama Mercy of God, I will encourage you to visit our channel too. I'm not doing this because she's my member, she's my channel member. That's one, but I'm not doing it for the main purpose of she's my member. This is a pastor or a woman of God who takes social media from the physical and social space to the spiritual space. I don't know if I'm making sense. Let me explain. If you go to Mama Mercy of God TV, but you see her Mercy of God, the one the last person that commented, she brings social into the spiritual. Don't know how to explain it. What you see that is social that makes you say, oh, what is going on here? What is happening here? She converts it in the spiritual aspect. That's what she does in her channel. So I will advise you, if you have not seen Mercy of God, you go and check her out. Look at the last comment she said. She said the witchcraft. Look at it. The witchcraft is what has made most people not see their partner or get married on time. That is true. For those of us in Western world, we might not believe in it, but it exists in Africa. I'm talking about my own country, Nigeria. I don't know about others, but for my country, it exists. There's a video I'm trying to edit. My phone is not good. I have a bad phone, so my phone is giving me problem. I don't even have money to buy a new one because for the past 6 months or so, I've not received anything from YouTube. So I was thinking when I used to get a new phone by God's grace. My phone is giving me problems. A video I want to edit. There's this particular Sunday morning, people had gone to church. A man was videoed. He didn't know. He was burying something at the front of the building and incantating on the charm that this house will not be completed. Yes, somebody videoed him. He didn't see the man. He didn't see who videoed it. People have gone to church. It's a Sunday morning. People have gone to church. But these two guys didn't go to church that day. And they were just in their window when they saw this man planting something on somebody's building and saying that, yes, this house will not be completed. I am editing the video. Things are happening. But in Western world, their own is matured. Their own is they say they have too, but their own is not to oppress you. Their own is to encourage you. Let me tell you something. I don't really know why Africa stand out in everything. Yes, but it's quite unfortunate that no matter what we do, some persons were created naturally to be wicked. For no just cause, for no just reason, they tend to do things that even a normal thinking person will not see to talk about or will not see to do. And it's quite unfortunate that yes, sometimes the Creator, our God of heaven and earth, allow these things to happen, and maybe in future they now give their life to God. That's one of the things that gets me angry. In future, after what they have done, after what they have done, they have taken people's destiny, they have spoiled people's life, sent people to their early grave, done a lot of things, and then they will now want to pass on glory. They will now give their life to Christ. And God, in His own infinite mercy and grace, will now say, "You are welcome to my bosom." It's quite cheating for me. I'm a Christian, don't get me wrong, but I feel it's cheating because why they are coming to meet God at that age is because they know that yes, soon they are going to pass, and when they pass, all their sins are forgiven. They are now new creature. All things are passed away. Wow, all things are passed away. So you see, that's what Mama Mercy of God is talking about. That most of us, we have lost our partners. We have not gotten married because of the witchcraft in our particular space. It can be anywhere. It can come from the mother side. It can come from the father side. It can even come from your own friends. We have seen videos where friends will do all they need to do, and yet they will not start talking about repentance, and yet somebody else is there who will come and say, yes, you give your life to Christ and let everything flourish, everything just go. The person will say, ah, wow, it's just like that. You just said, they say just like that, but it's really true. Everybody has his own, everybody has his own dark points, okay, but it's sometimes really, really very touchy that most of these things are done at this age is considered as man's wickedness. And later, if you see, if you accept Christ into your life, as I always say, God in his infinite mercy will not say, I cleanse you from your past. It's really, I really need Bible scholars to put me through in that particular aspect, because I feel it's a form of cheating. I've said it before. Mama Mercy of God said, yes, my brother, before I started building my land in Nigeria, the woman who lives opposite the land was digging things in my land, but God will show me in dreams and I will tell my brother about it. You see, for you, mama, you are a pastor, you are a woman of God. God is using you. God shows you things. People like us who are not opportuned or privileged to see things, how are we going to cope? So it's really good. It's really unfortunate that things are happening, and really, really unfortunate that things are happening. And it's quite unfortunate that people who are, in my area now, for example, let me give a typical example. There is this beautiful. Okay, let me read this comment. Until my brother confronted her and she started begging for forgiveness, and she took them to various areas where she dug charm. She was angry because we didn't come to give her money. They do it like that. Sometimes when you even give them money, they will use that money as a point of contact to get you. We have experienced all these things. It might not come to us directly. It might come to us by family or by brother. My father's, if you go to see my father has a leg pain today because of the previous charms he has matched. My own biological father. If you see his leg, you will know that yes, they have come for me several times. He will always tell us, don't worry, my son, don't worry, they cannot get me. I'm a very open-minded man. I have done my best. Even if they get me, I know that yes, my chi permitted it. My father will always tell you, if you are opportunity to know my father, tell him that I said he should show you his legs, his two legs. You will see. My father has marched and marched, and I believe it is his good heart that is still keeping him. My father has marched a lot. At a point, you see water coming out of the leg. At a point, eh, okay. Let me read the comment. Mama Mercy of God comment say, but we already bought drinks, a goat, and money to the community. We reported her to the community leader, and they summoned her and warned her. Okay, so that's you are very lucky you saw it. What about those of us who did not see it? Who did not see it? Like I was saying, if you know my father, if you see my father's leg now, you will notice that yes, he has mashed a lot. At the point, my father's leg will be bringing out blood. He will bring out water. My father's leg, my own biological father, he will tell you, "Don't worry, my son. They cannot get me. I am innocent." And you know why? They have tried and tried and tried. My father is just telling, "Don't worry. If I want to go, God will say go." The one they did to him, like they just sent stroke to him. If you know my father, those who know him will tell you they sent stroke to the man. The man, the about 3 months he was down, could not move his body. But by God's grace, today he's still very functional, very okay, still with us. So there's some things you have seen, you think is normal or is natural. No, it's not. In Africa, most of these things are not natural. There's a name they call it. I don't want to call it here. I don't know what YouTube will say about it. There's a name they call it. It's very powerful in Africa. It functions very well. In Western world, I believe it does not function because they believe in due process. In my place, it's not like that. So you see, what Mama Mercy of God is saying is true. For those of us who are not Africans, you will not understand. So most of these things are not natural. But like she has said, it is good for a lady to marry in her early 20s, at least at most early 30s. Yes, because why? She needs to give birth. Because for women, menopause comes at 40, 45, depending. So women needs to give birth on time. So they need to get married at least early 20s and at most early 30s. That's what Mama Mercy of God said. So like I said, guys, if you want to join us in this conversation, Tap on the link and you can join us. You can put it on a video or put on an audio, is your choice. Mama Mercy of God said, witchcraft too much for Africa, Joe, especially that our country, Nigeria. They make like butter, they make it like better thing. Yes, if you are not a Nigerian, you will not understand what we're talking about. Or peradventure, let me use the word. If you're not an African, you will not understand what we are going through with other Africans. Because it has come to our notice that even the woman or the man who we call our father, our mother, our uncle, our auntie, does not want us to progress. Yes, it's true. I have gotten such a direct contact that my father's brother made a comment some time ago. I don't want to mention his name. I just let me leave the comment. Let me just say what he said. My father was trying to finish his building, and he said this building will not be completed. See, today the building is still there. Yes, Mama Princess is here. Mama, good evening from here.
I greet you. God bless you, Cosrep.
Yes, Mama Princess is here.
God bless you,
Welcome.
brother.
Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me with another system? Mama Princess.
No, I'm using my phone.
Are you hearing me? Are you hearing me with another system?
No, there's echo. It's you have to fix it. It's coming from your side. No, there's echo.
Mama, I could not hear one thing you were saying. I have to remove you. Can you please call again? Let's see his network. I could not hear one thing. I was trying to listen to it. It's not coming. Mama, can you please call back? Please, can you call back? I don't know if it's my network or your network, but I believe it's not mine. I believe it's yours. Can you please call back? I don't know why I can't hear you. It was echoing very seriously, and I had to cut the call because my ear was my ear was going. So please, Mama, I don't know if you can. She's calling back. I'm coming, Mama. I'm coming. Let me put it. If it will go, yes. So please, Mama, I don't know if you can. Mama, good evening, back. I'm coming, Mama. I'm
God
coming.
bless you, my brother. The echo is a little much today.
Okay. Yes. Let me just allow you to. Let me just mute myself. I'm coming, Mama. I'm
God
coming.
bless you, my brother. The echo is a little much today.
Okay. Yes. Let me just allow you to. Let me just mute myself. I'm coming, Mama. I'm
God
coming.
bless you, my brother. Do you have earpiece?
Yes. Let me just allow you to. Let me just mute myself. I'm coming, Mama. I'm
God bless you, my brother. Do you have earpiece?
Yes. Let me just allow you. Shebi, you have seen them. They don't want us to talk. God. No. They don't want us to talk. You know, sometimes there's some things you want to do. Mama, they don't want us to talk. They know you have come, you have come with fire. No. Please allow us to talk. Mama, they don't want you to talk. I even kept quiet, and the thing was still echoing again. Something must be wrong somewhere. I even kept quiet, and it was still repeating. Mama, they don't want you to talk. They don't want us to talk. I see him. You too. No gree. I'm surprised because I stopped talking, and the thing was this repeating. No, guys, let's be frank. Did you notice what happened just now? The first time she called, I stopped talking. The thing was still repeating what I said before. She called again. I stopped talking. It was still repeating it. Please let Mama talk. You know, like I was saying, guys, if you have not visited Mercy of God, please go there. You know why I say you should go there? Because I like people who bring things as natural. She converts social to spiritual. They are both SSO, but one is spiritual, one is social. And since then, I believe they have been coming for her. You can see, I stopped talking. Ah, God. So that's what we're talking about. And some persons are just there. Some persons, some forces are just there not to make you get married at a particular age. And you like the girl I shared, she's asking, is the God she's serving, is it different? Let me just read what she wrote. Read it. Did you see it? Am I serving the wrong God? Why is my own different? When I saw that video, I had to convey this live stream. She is 39. Menopause comes at 40, 45. She has barely 2-3 years to get married, give birth to as much as she can before menopause sets in. And let's say she wants to give birth as many as she can. It's maybe if she's lucky to have twins 2 times, that's 4. If she can have twins 1 and 1 freeborn, that is 3. Then she's okay. Or she gives birth to one, at least 3 before menopause comes. Then somebody will now be asking, is it not the same God I am serving that this one is serving? 39, you could see her very beautiful. The other one is 50, the other one is 30. I shared another one again, 30. Well, let me show you that one. 30, ebony. See. Did you see her? 30. As ebony as I had to close the tears. As ebony as she is. If you see everywhere, full, sophisticated, 30, still single. Have you seen these 2 girls now? Will you tell me that they are not beautiful? They are very beautiful. Now, what is making them not see a man that can even say, how are you doing? I hope you are beautiful. Although they might have seen that man and passed him. Paraventure is not rich. They need those who are rich. He's not doing anything at that time. They'll say it's not their spec. It's possible. I'm just bringing it in general. But did you see them? 30, 39, still single. Let me, Mama Mercy of God sent a message. He said they don't come for me tire, which is everywhere. Then they come fight me for dream all the time for exposing witch practice and warning people on how to avoid it. You see, what just happened now will tell you that something is not right. She had called before. I spoke, it was echoing. I offed my phone and called, and she called again. I stopped talking. The thing was still repeating. Only that word I made was still repeating. If you are here, you will see it. And you tell me there is no supernatural. There is a supernatural that controls the physical. There is a spiritual that controls the physical. You believe it or not, that's the truth. For Westerners, Western world, like where we are, they don't believe in people vanishing. They don't believe in all those. They call it superstition nonsense. That's what they call it. That is what they call it. They'll tell you which. What do you mean by which? Is your imagination. I'm telling you, it's not. This one, they don't even. Do they have time to believe? Do they have time to believe in miracles? This one is hospital. But in Africa, somebody who is sick will tell you, I want to go to the church. I'm not saying there is no healing. Please don't misunderstand me. God does everything. What God cannot do does not exist. We agree. But I'm telling you here, now, I would have said something about Israel, but let me not put it as something is happening presently. You could think of it. But you know that some part of Nigeria, we believe that the God of Israel will come and fight for them. Why Israel is doing their own matter with their own matter. Some people in Africa are praying that God of Israel will come and fight for them. You see, it is complicated. It's a complicated thing. So bringing it to marriage this time, what are those things that you feel must have cost one for not getting married on time? Like Mama have said, spiritual. Be it anything that has to do with anything that is not physical, is spiritual, is spiritual. You cannot take it from me. That's how it is. He said some people now them mama or papa, they prevent their marital settlement. Very true. For the one of mama and papa, let me share a story. When I was in Italy, there was this friend of mine who wanted to get married. And when he confronted the girl and said, I want to marry you, and they called the girl's mother. In our presence, the woman told the young man that the daughter will not get married until she builds a house for them. As in, we were not sure what we heard. The guy cut the phone and called again and told the mother, I want to be sure who I'm talking. The man said, the woman said, I'm the one talking. And my mama they talk, I know. I don't tell you that I tell you. My pikin no go marry. My pikin will not get my let me use English, but she said it in pidgin. My daughter will not get married if she doesn't build for me at least 4 flats. And the guy was saying, you mean if she doesn't build for you, she will not get married? The mother told the guy openly, no. And the guy was saying, Mama, you should be happy that your daughter is getting married. He said, no, if she get married, she can't do this in the house. So let her do it so that at least I will have the house. I'll be landlord and landlady, so that I can be correcting rent. I will not be disturbing you people. Let her build for me 4 flats at least, so I can stay in one and put it in rent. All of us who were there waiting to get the good news, we were shocked to the bones. So what Mama Mercy of God just said, I've experienced it too. Parents can be a barrier. Mother and father can be a barrier. Sisters, brothers can also be a barrier. Uncles, auntie can also be a barrier. So don't look at it as a small matter. It's not small matter. It's not small issue. These issues are not small at all. Imagine a very beautiful lady like this crying, asking if the God she's serving is different from the God we know. What will make a human being think less like that? Why? Because maybe frustration, maybe heartbreak, maybe. There was also somebody here I know, somebody here I know in my city, who the mother-in-law told to build a house for her before he can marry the daughter. The man said, I love the daughter, will build a house for you. They started building, they just completed the house about last year ending. I mean, no, last 2 years beginning. That was last 2 years ending. That's 2021 ending, just few days after the COVID. That was when they finished the building. That was when the woman permitted the man to marry the woman. And as at this time, the daughter was already 30 something years old, not a small pikin. But the parents still said no. The husband must have to agree to build a house for them before he can marry the daughter. A girl that is over 30, you are still giving the husband condition. You are still giving the husband condition to marry her. Mama say, Matthew 10:36, a man's enemies will be those of his own household. Very true. I've experienced it now. My very first savings was squandered by my cousin. Who did I cry to? My very first savings as somebody who came to Europe. The very first amount of tangible amount I said I gathered, I kept in a cousin's account. Almost 1 point something. I was still in camp. I've not started working, nothing. I was just managing myself. I was able to save that money. He said he used it to, what I say, he used to be investment. I be somebody defrauded him. That was how the money went. Who I want to ask. So how can you use somebody's money to do business without telling the person? So when I ask you, okay, send this money to my sister or to my mother, you now start telling me story. And you want me now to come and clap for you. So one's enemy can be or will be or is always members of his household. Very true. Very correct. So you see a lady who is very fine, beautiful, but yet still single. She's sophisticated. Everywhere is full. You know, I like telling us. Sorry, I always tell us, I like ladies who are logos and bogus. You know, now ladies who have it all. At the end, you see someone who have it all, but yet still single. The ones who have one hand, who have no legs, are all married and settling down. The ones in wheelchair are married. You that is beautiful, have everything, you are still single. Sometimes it can be your own attitude. It can be your own attitude. I'm not going to use this word to Let me not talk about the dead in the person who has passed in a wrong light. I will not. There's somebody I know, very sophisticated, but she wasn't married. People as at then were scared to talk to her. Why? Because of the place she kept herself. So you need to know what you are doing that is not right, that can make somebody look at you. No matter how the person is poor, it does not mean the person will be poor forever. I have seen people who got married and things started working for them for good. I've seen people who gave birth, only giving birth, things started changing. I have friends who got married without even knowing that they have already spent 2, 3 years in marriage already. They are still there. They don't even like I was talking to one of my friend, my best friend here. I was talking, he's about I think 3 years, I mean 2 years in marriage. 3 years, 3 years going to 4 years in marriage now. But you will not know. We are all doing the same thing. We are all doing the same hustling. Just because of the girl in question, his wife now got him from came in from France and loved him and refused to go back. That was why he married her. The girl is still with him till today. They are both married and they have 2 kids. They are both married today. They have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. So what am I saying? If you know you are too big, it's also a factor that somebody can see you and feel that yes, they is not in your level, and the fear of the person coming to approach you sets in. The person try to dodge and say, "Please, oh, I am not in a level. She is bigger than me. Let me respect myself." Will you blame the person? After all, you gave out yourself. You gave her that position. You gave her that impression that people see you and they try to turn their face because why? They are scared to look you eyeball to eyeball. I used to have a friend then in Nigeria. I used to have a friend then in Nigeria. She is this particular person. She is this particular person that is very beautiful in Nigeria. She was my classmate. I be a class above me. I be a class. I think a class above me or my classmate. So when we became very very close, it was like something very different because people used to see her as somebody who feels too big. But one day we started talking, and people were saying, Ima, you can talk to this girl. I said, why not? She's my friend. Is there a problem? I said, no, this girl that is very formed, that is forming, well, forming what I don't know. Why? Because you have placed yourself in a position that people cannot approach you. And then you feel that, yes, it's your father, your mother, or your uncle that is doing you. No, but nobody is doing you. Sometimes it can be your fault. Sometimes, most times, it's our fault. And don't forget, people must have come to ask you out. But you said no, you refused. Because why? You feel that yes, you are too beautiful for this person, you are too hot for this person, and you are too sexy for this person. And when the person comes to talk to you, you feel that you are too beautiful. Let me share a story also. I'm trying to share story based on what I've experienced. Okay, so please don't get it wrong. I did not mention name. So if you think it's about you, it's not something you should be angry of. I did not mention your name. So please, I can know most of my friends will hear this and they'll say you referred to me. I did not mention your name. There's this particular girl I have told before. I like you. I want to be with you. She told me no. And why you would say you like me? She kept quiet. Then her friend noticed that I really liked her, and the friend told her, "This guy like you." She said, "No need." And she doesn't like. I am not. That's what the word she used. I'm not her type. And now she then asked her, "What do you mean that he's not her type?" He said, "Emmanuel is too strict. He's different, very upright. Not be my kind of man." I said, women are looking for very upright men, very strict, very open-minded. My own now, you know, come be your type because at that time, me, you day rough, you dey fine. Then she now told her, no problem. A day will come when you will call this Emmanuel, he will tell you that your turn has passed. I I heard it when they were talking on phone. I kept quiet. She came and told me, don't worry, it is well. I thought, no problem. If she said no, no wahala. And I moved on. I think about 3 months later, after all those things, she started coming close by herself. By this time, I have removed my interest where she is. So she started coming close. And sometimes she would just come out and say, I will be your future wife. If it's joke or she means it, I don't know. But she started saying such things. And no matter what I do, what way I go, you are the one that I'm going to get married to. I'll just laugh. I now told her, you are going to be there. Somebody else from nowhere will come and take that spot which I have kept for you before. So she was always doing this, doing that. I just kept quiet. I didn't tell her. Then a day came, I told her, you are no longer that kind of a person I feel for. Because before, when I see her, there is this butterfly in my body. That time, I would not call it infatuation or what. Whenever I just see her, I'll just be staring at her. The interest was keen, everything was there, the light was there. A friend noticed it and told her, but the girl said no. So after I've removed my interest, after I've moved on, that is when she's now thinking that everything will now fall back to normalcy. I told her no. I used to appreciate you, but now, no, I don't. So that's how life is. Most of these girls who are complaining now must have seen somebody who God has sent to them. Yes. Or must have seen somebody who had talked to them, who had approached them. But peradventure, something in them tell them it's not my type, it's not my personality. We cannot be together. I cannot marry a person like you. You're not my type. You are too holy. You are too older than that. You are too street. You are too poor. Don't have money. You can't take care of me. You are not sociable. You are not social. Different excuses. They are crying now, but they forgot what they told people who came to meet them. That is what you get when you think that yes, things are like that. No, things happen for reasons. And those reasons that things happen will make you, is supposed to make you come out from your shell. It's supposed to make you see that bright light and beat your hand in your chest and say, yes, I'm happy that I did it like this. That is how it should be. So you should please don't be blaming somebody like somebody is like she wrote, is my God different? Your God is the same, but peradventure he has sent you somebody before in the past, but you look down on the person, you neglected the person. The person was not good enough for you. You didn't see anything good in that person. The person became stupid or useless to you. But now you're the person that is not crying. Sometimes, like Mama said, it can be spiritual. Sometimes, like Mama said, it can be family, relations, friends, well with. But at some point, it can also be your fault. Let me share a story. There is this video I watched. A guy came back from America or so, I think America, met this particular girl who was doing hookup, HK. They call it, let me use the word HK. He took this girl in and told this girl, how much do you make in your HK a month? The girl told him, this is the amount I make. I make every month. And he said, I want you to stop it. I'm going to rent you a house, furnish the house. Every month, I'll be giving you 400 to 500,000 in a month. Let me tell you, in Nigeria, there's only few persons that have opportunity to earn such an amount in a month. The guy rented this apartment for her, paid her. I started paying her 400 to 500,000, depending on how he gets the money. But the least he gave to her was 400,000 in a month. I really don't know what really happened or what really is wrong with the girl. A girl who has promised not to go back to HK, who has promised not to go for any appointment again, left the house that the guy paid for, kept the money the guy paid for, and went back to what she was doing. Because why? The guy traveled for just 2 months to do one or two things in Dubai. On coming back, called his girlfriend, and the girlfriend told him that he went for a friend's party. That was not a party, that was a HK. After the man has given her what she needs. And that was how the relationship broke. So will you blame such a man who has taken such decision that he does not want the girl again? No. He gave the girl what the girl wanted, took care of the girl, supported the girl. But no, my sister's eye was still outside. So when you see things happen, you think maybe because it's my uncle, my auntie. No, sometimes it can be your fault. Like another one I watched just this afternoon. Somebody who had been dating a girl for 3 years just told her, baby, I have made a little money, but I want us to spend it alone. Come, let us go to Dubai and let us stay in Dubai for 6 months just to rest. When we come back, we plan the marriage. He took this girl to Dubai and they stayed for 6 months. Imagine you going to Dubai to stay for 6 months. You got a 6 month visa to stay in Dubai. Do you know how much rent, how much food for 6 months? When they got back, He said, okay, you have come back, you are now with me. Let me rent a house for you. Rented a house for this young lady, furnished the house, even bought a car for this girl. Now, see what happened. The particular girl in question didn't know that, yes, this particular guy was serious. Yet, the person she introduced to the boy as a brother, or no, as a friend, a family friend who had been child, her bestie, the guy just got back from Dubai, didn't tell her, and went home. Oh, and behold, the person the girl called her bestie was caught with the girl. Do you see like how it is? You are okay now. Things have been going well for you. This particular guy have done everything for you, but yet you love somebody else. You don't even love him. And the worst part, that introduce this person to the boyfriend as his family friend, his bestie, his childhood friend, a childhood friend, not knowing that the childhood friend was still was the one doing it. Mama said sometimes the behavior from the ladies is also caused by spirit of spouse, spirit spouse. Life is spiritual. We must all be aware of that. Yes, spiritual spouse is common with Africa. We know that one. Yes, we know all those ones. See, that's true. Spiritual spouse. There's even another story I even have. These are stories that are happening. It's not anything. A guy is based in Nigeria, Abuja, the capital. The girlfriend is in school in Imo State, the same country, different state. From Abuja to Imo, it's like 20 something hours because it's by road. If you travel by road or you use flight, the guy who came from Abuja to surprise the girlfriend with a car and a proposing ring came with a ring. The girl didn't know that the boyfriend who came is from Abuja. Then they asked her, who is covering your eye? Is your boyfriend? List the boyfriend, his name, call his name. The girl called the first one. I think he called Emeka. They said, no, this one, the man doing the prank said, no, it's not Emeka. The girl opened the mouth, called the second person. Then the girl now made a comment. He said, aside these two boys I have called, any other person who thinks he's dating me is dating himself. That was when this one who came from Abuja was shocked to the bones. And yet, as this one left him, as I'm telling you, mama, she got plenty. She called two names for her to shut up and keep quiet. She made a comment. She said, after these two names she has mentioned, any other person in the background who thinks she's dating them, they are just fooling and wasting their time. Never knew that it was this particular one who is in Abuja, who has been taking care of her. She never knew. On leaving the eyes, that was when she said, baby, I'm sorry. What is baby, I'm sorry? Which man will hear all those things and still say, I forgive you? No, let's be frank. So will you say it's spiritual now? No, it's not spiritual, it's physical. You have mentioned first person. You have mentioned second person. You did not mention his name. That means you have many. Instead of you to not keep quiet, you now opened your mouth and said, any other person outside these two you have mentioned is dating himself. How do you want the one who came with ring to propose to you? How do you want him to feel? The guy could not cry. The guy could not laugh. He got him. The boy came in from Abuja, and the guy got her a Lexus car and came with a diamond ring to propose. So who will you blame? Family, spiritual spouse? No, that can be spiritual spouse. That can be family. It has to show that a girl who has plenty boyfriends, and you think that yes, it's normal. The girl is beautiful. Yes, I was so disappointed. Very beautiful girl like that. Imagine somebody who walks in Abuja coming to propose to you with a car and a diamond ring to propose. Yet you could not. He's not even number one. He's not even number two. Mama say spiritual spouse can cause people to make the most terrible mistakes. So it's possible. I know. That one is still very true. It's very true. He did not even mention the boy first. Okay, he would have said, I have 3 boyfriends, so but I love a particular one and I hope he marries me. He will not call that important one. But she just went and said, I have Emeka. It's Emeka now because I was close. The person, the guy closed. Is Emeka. No, the presenter said it's not Emeka. He now said it's somebody. He now called another name. The two names she called, this guy closed, covering her eye. His name is not there. Now, to confirm the suspicion, to make it know that everything was clear, they now told the girl to call the Emeka, the boy, to confirm if Emeka is really just a friend or a boyfriend. Then she now called the guy doing the prank, now called Emeka. They now told her to tell Emeka that she's on it. She wants to make out. So let me use the word. The girl now told the guy, I am missing you. I want to make out. If it were to be just friends, the guy would have said, when did you start this one now? Please, don't put me in trouble. I don't want trouble. The guy said, I thought we just made out yesterday. So you will not ask me now to accept, to forgive her. She failed her prank. She claimed it was a mistake. They now had to prank the Emeka, the boy in question. And the boy, she now told the boy, I'm missing you. I'm on you. I need you. I want to make out. The boy now said it openly. I thought we made out just last night. That was when this boyfriend who came from Abuja noticed that yes, it was not just a friend, it was a boyfriend. Because you feel that you are wise when you should have accepted your fault, apologized. You wanted to claim that yes, you were saying the truth. They now ask you to call the Emeka. You would have said no, it was a mistake. I'm sorry. You don't have to push it further. You now called the Emeka. They now told you what you would tell Emeka. Emeka now made the matter worse. They now told her to tell Emeka that she's on it, she wants to make her. She now told Emeka. Emeka now said, I thought we just made that yesterday, last night. From that last night to where they were doing it was about how many hours? The guy left her house in the morning. That same day, the boyfriend from Abuja came. And the boyfriend from Abuja had called her. Where are you? He said they don't have light. She's going to charge her phone in her friend's place. So you see, so most of this fault is not because of father, mother, spiritual. Most of them are our own orchestrated problem. We are beautiful. We are sexy. Yes, know that. But you can't keep yourself. Those ones who are beautiful, a day will come when as you are beautiful, a day will come, wrinkle will start coming out. You don't know. You think you'll be sharp forever and ever. No, you will not. I was opportune to see my mother's picture when she was 16. I'm pregnant. My own mother's picture when she was 16. If you see my mother when she was 16, you will not say people fine. Not be joke. My own biological mother. If you see her when she was 16, I'm not talking about 20, 16. Then she was attending this catering school. If you see her, Agbani Derego, black ebony beauty, just like my immediate elder sister. They are both alike. Even my immediate elder sister, even at her age, she's still very slim. The same with my mother, carbon copy, 16. Go and see my mother now, she's almost 60. You know that there's difference after how many kids. You know that there's difference. A friend of mine who lives in Italy, very, very beautiful lady. When I saw her picture when she came into Europe newly, that was about 23, 24 years ago. If you see her then, and if you see her now, you know that yes, people, a day will come when you will pass from where you are to that position. You will not even know. Don't be fooled. Don't think that yes, it's not like. Have you seen Bianca, Ojuku's wife? Did you see her picture when she was young? Have you seen Bianca when she became Miss Nigeria? Did you know her at that time? Go and check her now. She's still beautiful now, compared with when she was still very young. Bianca Ojukwu is still beautiful now because there is money. She's eating well, doing well. Not everybody is opportune to be okay like her. So as a woman, you should know that yes, it comes and goes. We are all of us, male and female alike, we are all like tomatoes. If you don't buy tomatoes when it's fresh, you will buy it as the scrap. Just for they sell two tomatoes in the market. The one that is still fresh and the one that is already soft. Those our mothers will testify. I have gone to the market, so I know what I'm saying. The one they sell fresh is more expensive than the one that has lost its texture. If I'm lying, please correct me. You are like fruit, even guava, even apple. apple of a day today that is fresh, in 2 days will start having some form of wrinkle. Make your inquiry, do your experiment. So most of this problem, they say Bianca too fine, her husband is different. That's what we are saying. They are saying the same thing. If you are seeing Bianca when she was Miss Nigeria, compared to now, she's still very beautiful now after giving birth, after everything. But if you see her then, you go know say people fine. My professor in Nigeria, one of our professors, I don't want to mention her name. I heard she's a professor now. She showed us her picture when she was in year 1 in the university. I don't want to mention her name. If you know my course in Anambra University, you will know her. When she showed us her picture in year 1, Unizik, Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Oka. When you see this lady as at year 1, you will know that say people fine. While I was still in school, she was doctor. I think she was Mrs. Before I left, she now became doctor. Before she now became professor. If you see her now to then, you know say difference there. So if you think because you are beautiful now, in 3 years time, my guy, difference must come. In 3 years, compare yourself and 3 years time, difference. But I wasn't like this before. I wasn't as big as it. As me, as at in year 1, I was one of the youngest in terms of age. I was 18 years old when I entered the university. Yes. In terms of age in the university, I was number 3 in terms of age because we had 17, 18, 18. That 17 was a guy, 18 was me. I was number 2, 18, but I was December. There was another 18 in May. 2 18, 1 17. We were 3, but I was the class rep. I was the custom of my level. I was talking to big people who were senior to me. I was very small. If you have seen me before, you will know that yes, I was a very slim person. At a point, when Italian immigration rescued me and I told them my age, the lady who was writing my name said I cannot be her age mate. I'm telling you life history. Why? Because I was very slim. Compared to now, I have pot belly, I have fat. I was not like this before. As at 6, 7 years ago, I wasn't like this. As at 6, 7 years ago, breeze. When I say 6, 7, let's say as at 8, 9 years ago, breeze. If there's a lot of breeze, they blow me. If you know me, ask my sister, will tell you, breeze, they blow me. As in, you just see breeze, they just blow. I go move. Breeze, they move me as at them. But see me now. When I am walking, and people are looking at me. How old are you? Very big, sophisticated, everything is full. So there are things you should know that yes, it grows. If it grows positively, you are very happy. If it grows negatively, you alone will suffer it. You alone will pass through it. You alone will reap what you sow. Chikina, there is no two ways about it. So please, let's try and know that yes, most of these things are really not our fault. Like Mama Mercy of God have said, like I said, if you have not visited her, if you think I'm lying, go to her channel. She converts social to spiritual. They are both SS, but different there. What you do socially, she brings it from that social and inculcate. Oh, English will not kill me. English will not finish me. She takes that social that you know and inculcate in it the spirituality of everything you do. Go and check her channel. You will see where somebody is converting what you think is funny to spirituality. So it's really good. We know where we are coming from and where we are going to. Nobody will tell you the truth. Nobody wants to know where you are coming from. They want to know where you are going to. So if you feel you are beautiful today, in 5 years, in 3 years, I dare you to be as beautiful as you are. Check how you are now. Give yourself 3 years to come and tell me what you will look like in future. Okay. I want to especially thank every one of us who have been here. I really do appreciate you. Somebody has called. Who again? Sister. She Mama,
That's
good evening.
right.
Can you hear me now? Yes, I can hear you now.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I had to go put my Bluetooth.
Okay, I can hear you, ma. Go ahead.
I had to go put my Bluetooth so that because this is a very important discussion.
Thank you very much.
So we are talking about We are talking about at what age is a woman supposed to get uh, married? No, not woman. Is it a woman or anybody?
A man or a woman, both of them, not both man and woman. Yes, it's both. I did not put a specification to one.
Okay.
It's both.
All right. So just like I commented before, it depends. It depends. I don't make the comment already. It depends on the people involved, male or female. But God did not create anybody to be single. God made them man and a woman. Man and a woman. So even though some people now call they do man and two women, and so some people they do one woman and three men. God made them man and woman. But me, I don't view things in the physical because I don't experience shagging. I don't see. I have unfortunately been a recipient of a lot of witchcraft attacks, but the Lord has always been faithful to me, especially when you were born into like I'm a born princess, so we all know that in the royal family there's a lot of idol worshiping and witchcraft involved. So when you now decide to say, I am now born of Christ, expect to have repercussions. So I have had a lot of experiences. I have also seen a lot of deliverances, physical deliverance, and the one I have watched online to understand that a lot of people, male or female, who at a certain point they want to get married, but they just cannot keep a relationship. I have seen enough to understand that this life is very spiritual. The spiritual, whatever is happening in the physical, has already been established in the spiritual. There are many reasons why there's late marriage. It could be there's something called ordinance. There's something called family ordinance. Ordinances, they are laid down spiritual laws. They are laid down spiritual laws that has gone for generations and will still continue to go for generations. You will see a family sometimes, all the young ladies, they cannot find a husband. You will see some families in every sibling or in every family. Let's say uh, their great grandfather gave birth to five children, for example, or their grandfather gave birth to five children. And those children will now have children we don't grow. You will see some family in each of those children we don't also born. There will be one of each. Let's say, for example, my mama, your mama, uh, some of people here, their mama, we are all siblings from the same. They are siblings from the same parents. And then now our mama, they don't born us. So each parent of those children, you will see at least one or two. We no, we no fit get marital settlement. Sometimes the ordinance now you will see at least one or so. Where be say e no go fit born. No matter how much they try, they go hospital tire. They go do in vitro tire. The best way they can born be say maybe if they get enough money to nowadays people are doing a surrogate. They will do surrogate mother. They will born give them or they'll go adopt. Most of those are called ordinances that has come for generations. Those are written spiritual laws, and it's not by one person. A lot of time, ordinances need a what we call a quorum, like a group of highly demonic, high ranking witchcraft wey go come together in their coven and make those laws. That's the only way they can maintain their power. And they do it for generations. They do it for generations. So that those kind of ordinances, ordinary, you know, go fit break them easily. For those kind of ordinances to be broken, it will need a higher ranking spiritual person to break it. Before that is why you will see some women. They will say, I went to several churches. I couldn't find help until I came to this particular church. And the man of God just prayed for me. Before you know it, I found my husband. I had my children because God finally directed them to a higher ranking spiritual person. You get what I'm trying to say? So life is spiritual. I don't view things in the physical anymore because I don't. Whenever I see things, I will first want to reason it and pray about it and see if God reveal anything to me about it. Even some behaviors, you will see some young lady or young man with the most terrible behavior, with the most terrible behavior. Something that will not. It could be alcoholism. Now you be prevent them from finding a husband. It could be say. It could be um it could be anger issue. Now they prevent that person from finding a wife or a husband. It is all those are, and if you look at that person, if you look in the family background back, you will see there, you will see other people in the family that also have those kind of attributes. When it's an existing negative pattern like that, it is an ordinance that is causing it. That have been laid down. Sometimes it is from the village where they came from. It is like a village thing. And but so marriage though, for me, I'm a healthcare worker, I'm a nurse. So me from my experience and training as a healthcare worker, if everything is fine, no spiritual forces fighting that, especially the woman. I would say from once you don't finish, if you don't finish college, meaning university, within 2 years, at least before the age of 25, make the woman settle and marry. Or those who not go college, maybe you finish high school, you learn work. Once you don't, once you don't feel, once you don't reach that around that age, between the age of 20 to 25, if there is no spiritual forces, a woman should be able to have at least somebody solid way be say, oh yes, we are going to marry or we are getting married. Then let's go a little bit higher, up to the age of 30, 35. It's also a reasonable time to prevent a lot of our biological medical problems for the woman. But then we already know, say, like I said, there are a lot of covenants. There are covenants, there are ordinances, there are oaths that our grandparents, our parents, our great great grandparents that they entered, sometimes knowingly or sometimes unknowingly, that they entered and then it's now going down the line to affect their generation. So for me, my advice for any young lady, once you get to the age of 22, start thinking, say, okay, I don't want to date anyhow. I don't want to jump around. I need to be focused. I need to find somebody who I know has potential for marriage. But nowadays, though, see our young ladies nowadays, they are all looking for person we get Lamborghini, we get big money. So, and now, money answers. The Bible say money answers all things. So a lot of people
But
nowadays
but
they dey look for those who get big big money.
but mama, do you know? Do you agree with
Hmm.
me that that particular criteria for marriage or relationship is a problem also why people don't get married on time?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people nowadays. Yes, a lot of people nowadays. A lot of young ladies nowadays. Now, person will get big money, they fine. Sometimes you cannot blame them. Sometimes you cannot blame somebody. Like somebody who you know where you're coming from. You know your papa and mama, they want small village hut. They suffer. They don't feel don't fix money to buy medicine for his diabetics. Why do you want to go hook up with another person? Where be say their condition is even worse than that of your parents. So just because just because we want to get married doesn't mean we have to just go settle for so much less. You know, understand? But in trying to find something better, we must also have something better to present. If you not get anything, what you want to tell the man say, I bet me you measure up small. You no go
Now,
school,
so
you no learn work.
you
You just
bring
dey work
something
out
to the
for that. What do
table.
they call like ifule?
Very true. A
Now don't
fulefu.
want anybody call it.
Yes.
What is a fulefu?
A
What is a
fulefu na person
fulefu?
just walking around without anything to show. A fulefu. Just a
Eh,
waste.
eh, you no go school, whether male or female, whether man or woman.
Yes, whether
You
man
no
or
go school
woman.
for
Yes.
one reason or the other. Fine. You no learn work. You no learn anything. You are just sitting outside every
Just
day.
there.
Anything for the boys. Hello, Papa. Good. Sure, sir. Good morning, sir. Anything for the boys. And any little thing you get, you go back, go drink. So I'm not going to advise my sister, for example, who is single, to even look at you. So as women, sometimes we also want somebody who will also be who has potential. He may not have a lot. When I met my husband, he didn't have much, but I saw potential in him. He had great potential. That was all I looked for. And today, God is blessing us. But then let's. I'm trying. Like I said, I had the two reason things in the physical sense. Now let's also you mentioned
Yes.
something about some women with bad attitude, bad character.
Yes.
I will
Yes.
tell
Yes.
you
I mentioned that.
a lot of times that bad character it is from a spirit husband. It is from a
Mm.
spirit husband or a spirit wife. That bad character where that woman they display or where that man they display. It is from a spirit husband or spirit wife. You also mentioned something, say now us Africans, so Oyibo no dey get those kind of spiritual people. Now lie. Oyibo, you don't you when you I don't see a lot of Oyibo deliverance. Oyibo people wey still get a lot of issues, wey still wan marry, wey still get many things, alcohol problem. Wey fortunately God also led them to a place where the pastor will just lift hand. Oyibo pastor, I don't too much follow our African pastor because of their voyeurism. But I know I follow Apostle Rocco a lot. That is the main pastor where me just follow. But most ministers that I follow online, they are Oyibo people. They are Oyibo, whether they passed away or they are still alive, like Rena Bronchi, Kenneth Hagin, a lot of all those Oyibo where someone still alive. I have seen their deliverance sections when they are praying, when they are doing a huge ministration praying. Don't they do African drama of can I pro? Can I pro? They don't they do that one. They don't they do those kind. But I have seen them stand on the stage and just stretch their hands and begin to just pray. And I see people rolling on the floor manifesting. Oyibo them. Oyibo people. So witchcraft is it goes through every country. Don't forget, say the church of wizardry. It started from England. Oh. Now England, now then, now for start, now then be the Oga Patapata of witchcraft. Oh. Now then be the Oga Pata. I've watched a deliverance. I watched an ex witch. There are two ex witches, white women it used to be witchcraft. And there's also this guy, Richard Ramirez. Is it Ramirez? Something Ramirez. This one is a guy also who used to be into witchcraft, but God had mercy and they received deliverance. So they are now evangelists. They are now exposing what used to happen on the other side. I have watched some of their videos where they talked about how they put spells on people.
Mm.
One of them, the guy actually said he put spell on his brother, his older brother that time, and that spell he put on him made his brother to become gay and an
Mm.
alcoholic.
Mm.
Yes,
Mm.
not only Africa get wicked. One thing is once they don't enter that their coven, whatever assignment they give them, they don't get choice. They don't have much choice because they have to give them assignments. You have to submit somebody in your family to prove your loyalty. So this guy, he said when he was in the other side, he actually they had to make they told him he has to submit his brother because why his parents love that his brother so much. So whatever he will do to pain his parents, you understand? So he put a spell on that brother. Before you know it, that boy began to act funny. He turned to gay and began to drink anyhow. And although eventually the Lord delivered this guy that was in witchcraft, and he tried to pray for his brother and bring him out, but his brother has gone way deep into what he was doing. His brother eventually died of, I think, for liver disease or kidney disease. And there's some of the other. I watched one of these white woman who talks about how, she was a witchcraft, a high level witchcraft, who used to come out of her body. She'll be in her room, physically on the bed, but that's just a shell. She's married with children, but she will leave her body and go to be in another country. She was a high level witchcraft prostitute. You get what I'm saying? So her
Mm.
assignment was to go and all those leaders, world leaders who were also into witchcraft, the way they will maintain their power is she was assigned to go and sleep with them physically. She no need to enter plane. She will just lay on her bed and leave her body, and physically she will be in another place, and she will physically. So they no need protocol. Now president she won't go sleep with. Nobody saw her coming on her spirit. But she go enter bed with that person that will do, then she will come back to her body. That woman also talked about how she put a lot of spells on her friend who was sleeping with her boyfriend that time. She put a spell on that girl. The girl got sick and died. So not talk say witchcraft no dey Igbo that they get serious one pass.
I've
So
not experienced it,
let's
but
come back
I'm
to the
learning
issue
from it.
of I
Yeah.
was just trying to
Yes, I get you.
highlight on some
Point
points
on
you
that
made.
part. Yes.
But let's
Yes.
let's come back to the issue of marriage. Let's come back to the issue of marriage. Many family, um, in many families, there is one person or more who is into witchcraft and wizardry, and they have to continue to hold. That is why you see families, some things just they know they gree stop because it has gone. The uncle was an alcoholic, he died. The grandfather was alcoholic, he did that,
Only to that.
he
Yes.
died. The first son, all the first sons always end up in gangs and end up in jail. Something negative pattern. Why it is because those ordinance and covenants that were laid down. many, many years ago, there are still people in the family that are keeping it. They are still doing that witchcraft. They have to maintain it for generations. The only way that can go away is if by the grace of God, a powerful they happen upon a member of the family who is stubborn, who has given their life to Christ and they are stubborn about it. To say like someone like me, wait, by the grace of God, I found Christ and I was never gonna look back. There's gonna be warfare, but then if that person is stubborn enough not to go back and join them, but to bring Christ to the family so they can receive deliverance. If not, it go still dey go for generation. There will still be one person, one auntie wey no fit find husband. There will still be one auntie wey no fit born.
No,
There
no
will still
fit
be
born.
one uncle wey dey drink, drink, drink
No fit marry. No fit
because
marry. They
it,
sleep
it
around
is
this.
they
Sleep
are
around.
ordinances. There are ordinances and covenants. But let me come to solution by the grace of God. Thank you, Father. There is solution for every affliction that we face. A woman who is trying to find a husband, you know, find it is an affliction. Any negative thing that is happening to you that we and it's not going away, it because it don't, when we hear affliction, we just say na only physical sickness. No, afflictions are not only physical sickness. Afflictions could be poverty, it could be lack of marital settlement, it could be you are married, lack of pregnancy. So, but there's solution by the blood of Jesus Christ. I will advise if there's anybody here who is dealing with such things, such a situation in their life, my advice is come to Christ, come to Jesus Christ. I will give that person a sound warning. You are going to face warfare because imagine you used to be like I always use the slave trade, trans-American slave trade as an example. Before blacks were given independence, it took years of fighting, even killed Martin Luther King before blacks finally got their full freedom. The same way it is in the kingdom of darkness. But my advice is come to Jesus. His blood is sufficient. But you must do your diligence and strongly believe on him, rely on him, and pray for God to lead you to the right man or woman of God, whether online or on the ground. Because one thing with deliverance, when somebody is held bound by ordinances and covenants and stuff, unfortunately, I will tell you, you cannot deliver yourself. You might be praying and some things might be leaving you. Yes, things might be leaving you, but your quarter of them all that is causing the whole thing, most of 99% of the time, you will need somebody of a higher ranking authority to either just
To
stretch
bring
their
to
hand
pull you
or
out.
lay hand and pray for you
Yeah.
to
To
cast
bring you out.
that thing out. But things might be leaving you though. There are small things that be leaving you, but the main culprits, that is the ordinance, is a spirit. Those are spirits that is causing it. It could be spirit of python. It could be spirit of crocodile. It could be when I was going through cleansing from generational ordinances and covenants. I was shocked one day when I was being prayed for, and the spirit of python began to speak out. Spirit of python was cast out of me. Physically, you're not going to see it, but when things began to happen, when I began to do like this, do like this. When the thing began to exhibit itself, and I began to threaten, I began to curse out the man. Already, I will not curse that man of God. I will not swear at him and tell him I'm going to kill you, I'm going to choke you out. You know, this is what people
It's
were
not
telling
normal.
me. Those of us
Yeah.
who, those of us who were in that little deliverance thing. But this is what they were telling me. And truly, after all that deliverance, the things that I was experiencing, they stopped. They stopped. They all went away. So if
Okay.
anybody is going through this kind of afflictions, lack of marital settlement, lack of this, lack of that, sicknesses that is not going away, those are negative patterns. There is a spirit that is causing it. That spirit needs to go. I will tell them, find a Bible believing church. Be careful of false prophets because me don't see shege for false prophet. Don't go and be buying anointing water, anointing oil. If you're doing that, you are dealing with a false prophet. So let me not come and preach here. I don't want to preach.
Yeah.
So, but
You don't already preach already. Now preach
Jesus
the preach
Christ,
now.
Jesus Christ is available for every one of us to call upon his name. Say, call upon me, all ye who labor and are heavy laden, and I'll give you rest. So see my light. See my light don't they you they feel my light they go up and down. Whenever I they
Okay.
talk about this kind of deep spiritual things, this kind of deep spiritual things, some kind of things will begin happen. Some those are territorial demons. Territorial demons will no one make kingdom of darkness be exposed. But no, that one no man no mean anything. But anyway, I think I done do a little teaching here as to why many occasions, why marriage now problem for many people. You know, it could be a papa or mama where they hold that covenant. It could be that person's father or mother or one wicked uncle for one village. Where you dey even they greet the same money. Every time you go
Yes.
home, you go buy gold for them, make they
You
do
must give her.
Christmas.
Yes.
It could even be
You must.
that uncle who is the custodian. Oh, yeah, it could be that uncle or that auntie who is now the custodian of that ordinance to keep it going. And when they're about to die, they must initiate somebody. There must be somebody where they will see initiate and transfer all that power into, and that person will continue unless Jesus Christ is able to come into that family and put a stop to it. It will continue for years. There will always be a victim that they will pick to make that person make it no born, or make it no marry, or make it a drink, or make it all kind of negative bad things. Witchcraft no good, my brother. So anyway,
This one.
I think I don't talk much. I didn't intend to go this deep, but
No,
well,
I'm not
thank you, Holy
complaining. You
Spirit.
see, say I talk.
So may I leave you?
I no talk. Yes. Thank you so much. I really Mariam Brown, you are welcome. I see you, Mariam Brown. Thank you. I really want to thank my mama for
God
giving
bless you, Mariam
us such a
Brown.
such Mariam Brown, you're welcome. Oh, she's greeting you. Mama has given us that preaching. That preaching she just do now. Sometimes you think that these things are natural, normal. They are not normal. Some things are abnormal. And like I
Even
always tell people,
that behavior where that person they exhibit, that
mm,
behavior, I don't see some deliverance when the spirit go to manifest. The spirit they manifest when the person begin to speak out. He will say, "Yes, I gave that spirit of anger. I make sure she's always angry. I make sure she's always rude to people, so that they will not like her and marry her." There's a spirit involved.
this one is true. It's really a complicated life, to be frank. Very complicated. Things happens day in, day out, and you can just see them happening, and with some persons think it's normal. Most of these things, like I always tell you, it's not normal, it's spiritual. So it's good we have
Mm-mm.
heard from the horse's mouth. This mama, she's pastor. Forget say they see her, like she said, she's born a princess. No jokes. From the from
I
the
don't, I
ancient
don't be pastor,
city.
I be evangelist.
Now they say, for me, you're my
You dey
pastor.
give me big,
That's small small.
you dey give me big title. I beg oh, don't let them come fight me for
That-
dream oh.
Imagine somebody who is born a princess, who have taken that position as a princess and said, I think it's not what I'm here for. Let me turn to this direction. She left everything. You know, if you are from that part, like she has said, there is this spiritual gathering. We know these things. I was born there. So I
Oh,
know what I'm
there's
saying. So
All those
there is this.
all those
Yes,
our
now
all
there.
those our annual festivals, all those things I stopped those years
Yes.
ago. I'm telling you, but the
So you could
repercussions
you
were strong. Oh. They came
y-
after me. Oh.
yes. You know easy now. I know say no go dey easy. Imagine somebody who
Even
was
even
born as a
even when my
princess.
father passed
Ah,
away,
no easy.
even when my father passed away, me being the first daughter, I have a senior brother, but me being the senior daughter, and refusing to participate in so many traditional things they were doing here before I even left home. That's the only week where I spent for the day before I left home. My father's burial was it went for the initial burial activities went for like
Yeah.
21 days.
It's it's
Then
21 days now.
then
So
after three
if the
months,
family is rich,
after
if
three
there's no
months they
money,
go,
7 days.
yeah, go now prince, now
That's so
prince.
that.
Now
So
prince and
21 days. You know all
the
these things for
family
TV.
insisted on pure traditional burial. What I want to talk now family now get their body. They only finish my money. What I want do now? All my money finish. But me, when they would call me to say, princess, you have to participate in this, and I would say no, I am not doing it. And I would no, I'm not doing this. No, I'm not doing that. No, that blood is not going to touch me. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Mhm.
Even before I left home, the battle started. The midnight, the visit at night started. And then when I came here, when I got back here, Lord have mercy, for almost 3 years, it was I see my eye clear, I see shaking, but I was not gonna go back to anything they were trying to pull me to come and start doing. The overall family, they call them Odion. No, not Odion,
Yes.
Okagbe, like the family head,
Okaigbe
the head
clan
of the
head, family
family,
head. Yes.
eh,
Okaigbe, yes.
the head of the
Clan head.
family,
Yes.
who will send message to my mom to say, eh, your daughter, as the first daughter now, she's supposed to, we have to do Olokun, we have to do Sango for her. I will send my mom, go and tell that papa respectfully, say, I refuse. I reject it. Okay, if she don't want to come, we'll do it. Make she send money. If you send money, if I see send money, make they do it on my behalf. Now, me still do one. I know they do. If you go and do that thing on my behalf, I did
On
not
your
send
own.
you. I'm not part of it. I was very stubborn, but I'm telling you, they came after me. Oh. They came after my mama, came after all of us. But after a while, they leave
Those
me
of
alone. They
us,
saw I was sold out
th-
to Jesus.
those those of us who are not from Nigeria in particular, who don't know how these things work, we might be seeing it as fairy tale.
Hmm.
It's not a fairy tale. This one has serious family matter. As in,
They
see,
saw
I
I
was
was
born there,
sold out to Jesus
so
and made them harass me all they want for
I was
dream,
me
throw me all
myself
kind
talking
of
to you now.
arrows. I know they
Yeah,
do.
hmm. Me that is talking to you now. I was born and
God
bred there.
bless you,
I know what my eyes used to
Sister
see around.
Miriam.
So I can somebody who is born inside and now turning and leaving that part and saying I want to pass that. So you can imagine that it's really not easy. I could imagine what she went through, although I wasn't there when she was passing through that. I could in that scenario because these are things I am aware of. So, evangelist, princess, you said you are my pastor, Sha. Say she's an evangelist, but she's a pastor, a
Sis-
princess from a
Sister
royal family
Miriam,
who is a pastor.
did you open
Yes.
another
So
account?
for those of us who heard what she said,
Did,
eh, network, your network is. Can you hear me? They are.
I'm hearing you. I didn't hear you, Cosrep. I didn't hear you now. YouTube witches don't come again. Mr. Miriam, I just came from your channel. Did you create another channel? I thought I was subscribed to you.
Can you hear me? It is my
I
turn
can
now.
hear you. I can hear
It's
you
like it's
now.
my turn. It's my turn.
Now YouTube which is don't reach here again. They don't visit you again today.
Ah, no. Sincerely, this thing, like I was saying before the network disturbed, I'll have to say it again. For those of us who don't know, I was born and bred in that part. So you could imagine somebody who was born in the field, who was born inside, now telling them, I don't want to be there. And I can imagine how it is. So you really need to know how these things work. And if you think that what she's saying is fairy tale, I tell you here and now, it's no fairy tale. It's no fairy tale. These things are things that happens. And I thank God for her life. Like you heard her say, when she said she got back, it was hell. It's not easy. I could imagine what she went through. I'm just trying to picture that experience. Because me, I was born there, so I could know. So I want to especially thank you so much, Mama, for um what you said or what you have done, and I really do appreciate. Sister Princess, Mommy Princess, Mercy of God is her channel. Mercy of
Yeah.
God, she is not a content creator. Miriam Brown is not a content creator. I have begged her, I have forced her. She said when she's ready, she will let us know. So we are waiting for her. But she's
Okay.
supportive, and she
All
has
right.
always been here. She lives in USA too. She's in your part, and she's also in USA.
Oh, she's in the
So
US. Oh, okay.
she's in the US. For is it not is she
Okay.
where are you based? Miriam, is it Texas? Is it Texas or so? I don't know whether it's Texas. She's in US.
Oh,
Yes.
Texas.
Yeah. I don't know.
Texas. The
Please
Republicans.
please please confirm if it's Texas if I'm right. Miriam Brown, please. Mama, where are you staying in? Where are you staying in America? Where are you staying? You
Texas.
network is
Texas. She
yes.
said Texas.
I'm correct.
She
She's
said
in
Texas.
Texas. Yeah, yes. So
And
you
George
could. So
Bush
for those of
people.
us who yes, not
George
them.
Bush people.
Anyway, guys, I seriously want to thank you, Mama, for coming. I really do appreciate. Thank you for your time. You have lectured as in
God bless
that
you.
your video today really showed me something different. I have not seen as in it was in
I
I was in the
say
class.
YouTube don't hold with that video since so YouTube don't hold that video. I tell you say YouTube which is the for the don't they attack me that my video. YouTube don't hold that video since.
You
They
don't
don't
mean
let
it.
me do anything. I even wanted to delete it. I wanted to even delete it and do another one, but they don't let me delete them. They don't even let me get to it.
Hey, that means you really need to be taking it easy.
Now they
I know
happen
the
lately.
anointing
Oh.
is hot. The anointing
Now
is
they
hot.
happen lately.
Just have to be very careful. That's just it.
Now they happen
Maybe
lately,
she
but
noticed.
God is faithful. God will defeat all those people.
It is well. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you, Mama, once again for coming. Thank you, everyone, for coming. We have been here for 2 hours, 8 minutes
God
now.
bless you.
I think it's time. Yes, it's time. It's about 11:10 now, 11:10 p.m. here. I have to do clean up this night because tomorrow morning I'm very busy. So I have to start the clean up now, at least so I can finish on time and then take my bath and sleep. No longer taking dinner, it's late already. But if I am hungry after cleaning up, I can take dinner. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you for coming. Mama, I'm so grateful for your time.
I
Thank you
wanted to
for
even do
all.
worship when I woke up, but then I came across your video. Your video that my worship today.
Oh, wow.
I was
It is
gonna
well.
come on live
Just
and do a live worship session, but I came across it. I said, well, okay, Mukukuma do the worship here now.
it is well. And you gave it your best shot. I think this is the first time you have given us like 30 minutes talk without non-stop. If you check, it's almost 30 minutes talk without non-stop. I didn't even bother to disturb you. I wanted to take your
Glory
time
be
and
to
talk. It
God.
was just like it was
Glory
flowing,
be to
it was
God.
just coming out. I was even feeling the impact, so I just kept quiet. So thank God for the grace. That's why I
I
call
was
you
beginning to
pastor.
shake. When I was talking, I was beginning to shake, so I had to stop.
It is well.
I
The
know
anointing is becoming
when
too
I didn't
the
want to.
anointing the
I
anointing
did.
is
I had to stop myself.
Please, oh, remember us if you are sharing the anointing. Share it with us.
My
Yes.
brother,
So, guys, it is well. It is well, man. It is well. It is well. So,
God
guys,
bless
like
you,
I
my
said,
brother. We
join me
give
and
glory to God.
thank. Yes, man. Very, very true. Join me and thank Sister Princess. Her channel name is Mercy of God. In case you don't know her, check the comment section. You see Mercy of God. You will see her. She's I call her pastor, but she says she's an evangelist. To you, to me, she's a pastor.
I
She
beg,
converts
oh,
the
stop giving me
social.
big. You are giving me big degree, oh.
Is
That a
where
PhD. You are
she's
giving me PhD degree there.
don't you will get there. She converts the social form of what you see into the spiritual form. They are both SS, but a different pattern. If you check what she has done, what you see lately in her channel is converting that social space you see into the spiritual space. I have followed that right from when she started talking about Lord of Lemon till date. She converts a particular scenario that you see as just normal video into the spiritual realm, trying to inculcate the spirituality of that physical
That
thing you
Lord
see
of
as
Lemon,
social.
plenty things dey happen for that boy. No, no, no. But me, we not. If we go there now, we'll go there for 3 hours. So.
I mean, don't go. We'll plan that one. Yes, I intend doing a video of him
Yeah.
in by next week. I have 3 exams to write next week. So hopefully, maybe when I'm done with those exams, I can do a live video. I have exam on Monday, which means I might not be able to
All
do live
right.
stream on Monday. I have
Mm.
exam on Tuesday. I might not be able to do live stream on Tuesday. I have the last exam on Wednesday, which means doing a live video next week will be on Thursday and Friday. For my own, I can even use that to rest because I can't do any live stream when I'm thinking of how to study. And so that's it.
Mm.
Writing and explaining things in Spanish is not like your normal language, so it's a bit difficult for us, but we'll put
Mm.
through. So, guys, I really want to thank you all for coming. Thank you so much, Mama, for that wonderful lecture. I really will. Maybe we'll have time. Maybe when you have time, you will give me your time. Let us fix a live stream where you will come and preach to us. I want you to do that for me. At least you take your time, choose a topic, and we'll be here with you for like 2 hours when you will be very open to take us on a particular topic and explore. I will be very happy
Oh,
when you have
okay.
chance. You
By
let
the
me
grace
know.
of God.
Just give me,
By
yes,
the grace of
just know.
God.
I don't. Yes, always know that my time for live stream will always be by 9. I don't know your time there. I start live stream by 9. That's 2 hours ago. I don't know what time it is
Mm.
with you there. For we,
Mm.
it's 9 o'clock. I start live. I come
Right
back from school
now, yeah,
8:30.
that was around. So yeah, that's okay. That's a good time. But
Yes. So when you are set,
I have to.
yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When you are set, just for you to let me know, and I'll
Yeah.
make it. I'll fix the
Okay.
appointment, and we'll
By
go
the
from
grace
there.
of God,
So, guys, yes. So,
The Lord
guys,
shall grant me the grace.
amen, amen, amen. I pray for that too, for the grace. So, guys, I would like to cut it here. It's late. We have tried 2 hours, 13 minutes. Wow, that was massive. And please, a lot of us who did not come on time, try to go back and watch Sister Princess's analysis on the topic of the day and some spiritual guidelines and some spiritual backing to that word. Like I said, our channel name is Mercy of God. You see her there in the comment section. This is just the name she used in entry. That's her name, but the channel name is Mercy of God. Okay. Having said that, guys, I want to thank you all for coming. Mama, I appreciate you for your time. God bless you. More grace. And please put us in your
God
prayers.
bless
Always,
you.
I know
Bless you.
I know you're always there.
Maybe I
I
will
always
still do
call
a
you when I'm
small. Maybe I will still do a small worship.
okay. If you be there, maybe I'll just put you on and we'll do my cleaning because I may not be there full time. It's well, but I'll have to do my cleaning now. So,
Okay,
guys,
no problem.
thank you so much, Mama. Thank you
No
very much for
problem.
coming. I appreciate you, guys. Thank you. Please let me thank
Bless
Mama
you.
later
You
in the
feel
comment section. See, okay, sir. Let me remove her now. Thank you so much. So, guys, I really appreciate us. That was Mercy of God. If you don't know her, please go to my comment section. You will see her Mercy of God. Her name is Sister Princess. Like she has said, she's from the royal family in my state of birth. Okay, very very strong family. When she mentioned her family name, I was like 3 4 years when I started hearing that family name. So a family name is a very big name in the whole of Edo State. If you hear the name, you will know what I'm talking about. So imagine such a person who was born into a royal home, who just said, no, I don't want to follow this path. Let me choose this path. You can imagine that kind of a person. So that's why I'm saying that you might not understand what she's saying. It wasn't fairy tale. Those things she said was not a fairy tale, because I know where she's coming from. At least from the state. That's my state of birth. They call it the ancient city. If you don't know, tap on Google and ask which city is the ancient city in the whole of Nigeria. It's just one city. Make inquiry and you'll get to know more. Having said, I want to thank you all for always being there. Thank you so much, Miriam Brown, babe. I appreciate you. Mommy Fishy, thank you so much for coming this night. I appreciate you guys. Like I said before, next week I have 3 exams to do. I might not be able to come out for live stream Monday to Wednesday. I don't know. Maybe my next live stream will be on Thursday. Definitely, I'm not sure yet, but I will put the notice on board so that you can see it. That's if I'm doing live stream. So I really appreciate also making this Friday a wonderful day. Thank you so much for the love and the care. I don't take your love and your care, your support for granted. I appreciate you. We are 9 persons. Imagine 9 persons who are still very much up and watching what I'm saying. 9 persons. It's not easy. 9 at this time of the day after 11 p.m. in European time. It's very late. Same goes to Nigerian time. But we are 9 here. So I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. But please put me in your prayers. Support the best way you can support. Give us all you can. Always share our video. Thank you for the invite. God bless you. Thank you, Mama. Mercy of God. God bless you too for that few minutes of impartation. You don't know what you did. I believe that if this particular video, I'm going to share it again because I want people to hear what you said. I mean, you touched along many lines, and from your comments to you coming here, it was a battle, but God so kind, you still came. So thank you so much for everything, Mommy. I appreciate you. Yes, in case you don't know, I call her Mommy. Yes, she's somebody who has taken me as a son, and I cannot deny that. She's my mother, just like Mommy Fishy, who was here before, and also Mama Doris Idaosa. Mama Aline too, also my mommy. But for Miriam Brown is my baby. Okay? So take it the way you hear it. I want to thank you all for always coming. Thank you so much for your love and care. For those of us who have not subscribed or follow us in our social media platform, please do that. I give you content that shows you that the life is just here and nothing you cannot do without you putting your mind to it. I give you content that teaches you different things, the way you live, the way you talk, the way you act, and other things that comes together with life. So I come your way next time till you see me eyeball to eyeball in my content. I have lots of content in my channel that can make you reason life in different formats. Okay, just breathe into my channel and see if I'm lying for what I've said. Okay, you will enjoy it. I'm the one telling you from my heart, and I pray that when you get there, you learn 1 or 2 things. Because I, for one, I learn 1 thing every day from social media. I hope you learn that too. So I come your way next time till you see me your screen, guys. I leave all of us in peace.
I don't wanna fall in love. I just wanna have some fun, yeah.